You
But
know?
I remove you and every other rum that out here. Leave Cartel alone, man. Make you leave my DJ, my artist alone. You know, see?
Yeah, because at the
Leave
end of the
Cartel
day,
alone. Leave Addy
For
alone.
one being a representing a man for Uptown TV.
Bad we bad Gaza, bad we bad. Bad we bad Gaza. Too stuck in.
Yeah.
yeah, Jennifer in a building. What's going on?
Hi.
Hey, what's up? Respect.
Not much. How are you?
Yeah, I'm just here, just trying to see what the fans think about what Vybz Kartel and everything. Just right across the board. Respect for you to call in. You say you're in a
Oh,
Boston?
no worries. Yes, I am in Boston, Massachusetts.
Damn,
Yes.
that's pretty. That you are so close. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Mm,
Yeah, I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing Cartel is doing, you know. He's remaining focused, and that is very good, you know.
you say in focus?
He's staying focused. Yes, he's staying focused.
Oh yeah, that me like though. That me like him.
Yeah,
What you think about?
yeah.
What you think
Mm-hmm.
about his performance when him do over BVI? Them say Nuffy was making too much noise or some food. You know, when I really get where the people them not understand about building a vibes because Jamaican is just known for we have to be we have to build a vibes and at the same time we still know say cause if nobody wasn't there building a vibes with Vybz Kartel at that point cause remember say Vybz Kartel hardcore so
Yes,
by him
yes,
being hardcore
absolutely,
yeah
absolutely.
yeah by him being
But
hardcore
mm-hmm.
him need a MC like Nuffy. But go ahead, let me hear what you say.
Yeah, you definitely need an MC like Nuffy. Yeah, listen, they don't. Some people don't understand. It's something that was probably spoken about between Cartel and Nuffy, how to come on stage to present, you know, what went down. You understand? It's probably something that is spoke about to build a vibe, you know what I'm saying? To like hype up the people that's in the crowd and to have it, you know, being dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What people have to understand also is that Cartel is not 100% with his health. He's taking his time coming back little by little. So I find that they're being hard on Cartel, saying he didn't perform good and all that. You know what I mean?
You,
Cartel is getting his ground back, his feet back on the ground. He's exercising, doing what he's supposed to do to get back his strength. This man was locked down for 13 long years, you know, and
yeah.
all of them I chat up them out and I said that and I said it and said that, but many of them that was saying that if they were in prison like Cartel and don't hold the meds, don't have the meds like Cartel, they would have already been broken. So I give that man his flowers right now while he's alive. I'm giving him his flowers 100%. And he's only going to get better with time. So never mind the haters, never mind the naysayers. I'm not a Jamaican. I'm from Montserrat.
Uh,
And I represent, yes, I love cartel. I love Jamaican culture because to me, I've been to Jamaica and I love Jamaica. And
yeah.
to me, the culture is similar to Montserrat. So
Oh,
I'm always
man's
going to
shot.
represent for my, sorry?
It's a man's shot.
Yeah, I'm from Montserrat. Yeah.
Oh, nice,
Emerald Isle of
nice.
the Caribbean. Yeah, Valiant was just there the other day for St. Patrick
Oh yeah, big up
performing. They had
Valiant.
yeah, have quite a few artists that perform in Montserrat. Sanchez, Queen Ifrica, Tony Rebel, Luciano. Yeah, when St. Patrick's in the past, you know.
Oh
So
my God, I like that.
yeah, man, they're people from Jamaica that live in Montserrat right now that own businesses and are doing quite well. So you know.
Definitely.
Jamaicans are always welcoming Montserrat, but I find that our own kind of people fight on each other too much, and they need to stop it. They need to stop that and just support the artist, support every artist, good or bad, good or bad.
I
It's very
think
different.
I think I think we need for Jamaicans need to understand, so we need to start to sell our genre because it's very important, and we need to
And,
sell it because America is selling their genre, their culture,
yeah,
their thing
And Africa is selling their genre. Trinidad is selling their genre.
for
You
a
know what
lot of
I'm saying?
money.
Everywhere. Mm-hmm.
So we need to start to step up our game and do the same. Vibes Cartel change the game by his ticket, right? So his ticket is expensive, right? And we supposed to put value on our artists because most of our artists right now who is saying, for instance, probably trying to get retired or whatever the case may be, they are retiring with no money and so forth. That is the reason why the internet is here, and that is why everybody need to read and get to the game. And when them are release the music right now, them are gonna release the music,
Yes,
and hey, you gonna put me on that song or on that record as a credit, and you gonna make the thing. You are gonna make sure that you get your money because the internet is right there, right at your fingertip. One click on the
right
side.
at the fingertip.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
at the side right there.
absolutely.
Yeah, right at your phone. You have an iPhone, you click it and ask it some question and it can show you where to go. And if you don't want to do that, you go by the library and you can sit down and read some book because everything is right there in your eyes right now. You know what I mean?
Right in front of you. It's not like the old days. It's not like the old days at all. So I think
Yeah.
that we should celebrate our artists. Not just Cartel, a lot of other artists, but
Right,
right
right.
now Cartel has brought back dancehall on its feet. Dancehall was practically dead, the other day. This trap music that they've been coming up with. Yes, everybody is coming up with their new style and everything, but listen, they need to give Carter his credit where it is due. Okay? And frankly, I say what he's doing right now, see the man get released from prison and dance hall like he just unlocked once again.
Yeah,
You
because
understand?
yeah, you're right. Because if I
Yes.
never for Vibes
Mm-hmm.
Cartel, I wouldn't see so much things because him keep Freedom Street, right? And from Freedom Street keep it ain't no stopping. And
He ain't no stopping.
I would just encourage him. I think he should just stay away from Jamaica for a little bit because there is too
Yes,
much crab
I
in a
agree.
barrel.
I agree. Uptown. I agree 100% with you. Uptown. I'm telling you. I think that is the best thing for him to do right now. Absolutely.
Yeah,
You
just
know,
yeah,
my
just
daughter, my daughter and her husband went to Freedom Street concert, and they had the time of their life.
wow, look at that. Damn.
Yeah, my daughter living in in this. My daughter was born in the USA. I mean, I'm from Montserrat, but I
Yeah,
came here when I was a bit young, and I
right.
mostly grew up here in America, to be honest,
Yeah.
and frankly, my daughter was born here, and her husband is from Jamaica, and they went down. My daughter's birthday happened to be the same exact day that Carter kept his show, the
Are you
31st of December.
serious? Is the same as Cartel?
Yes, sorry.
You say as the same as Vibes Cartel, your daughter birthday is the same as Vibes?
No, my daughter's birthday is celebrated on the same day he kept his show, the 31st of December.
Oh, your daughter
Yes,
birthday was
yes,
celebrate the first day.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah,
Her
yeah,
birthday was on the 31st of December, and they happened to be had already booked their flight and everything before the show. Before he announced he was keeping the show. So I told him, I said to my daughter, I said, why don't you and your husband take in the show while you're down there? And that's exactly what they did. And let me tell you, Uptown, they had a lovely time. My daughter said, Ma, that's the best show I've ever been to
yeah.
in my entire life.
It was spectacular. He
Yes,
came out of the
yes.
ground, and yeah, he put on a show. Nobody can deny that. Nobody can deny that.
Mm-mm.
That was the
They can't stop Cartel. They can't stop Addy. They can't stop Addy. I mean,
Nah,
let me
nah.
tell you, he was born for this. Born for this. And I'm telling you, no matter how he get fight down, the more they fight him, the more he gonna rise. People don't understand, you know. You can't fight God technique. Once you're a child of the most high, you could just forget it. Hang that up in a stiffness. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work uptown. Once you're a child of the most high, you gonna keep on rising and keep on shining. So they
Because
might as well give it up.
because he did it. He did it, you know. He did it. He did it. He did it when he first got locked up. He was reigning. Then he went to jail and
Yes,
he sustained that same momentum. Nothing didn't go away.
yes,
It's like he was in the street and he was actually with us, but he was just there. If you get what I'm
yes. He
trying to
was with
say.
us. Yes, he was with us. The man stay from behind bars and sell gold and silver. What more you want? What more than want?
Nah,
You
and
can't size up. You can't size up with that. Nobody knows. Listen, you
mm-hmm,
see Bounty, big
yeah,
respect to Bounty Killer. Bounty Killer and Cartel know that. Cartel know Bounty Killer is the one who made him who he is today by giving him that forward when he did it how many years ago. And he always show respect to Bounty Killer, no matter what.
right. Now Bounty have his visa, and both of them link up in the studio with DJ Khaled right now, and
Yes,
they,
yes, I saw that. I saw and seen that. And it's such a good look, eh? It's such a good look to see the unity,
that's gonna
you know?
create another history right there because I believe there is a song in the making right now for both of for all three of
Yes,
them right there. DJ Khaled is gonna bust a song because they are vibes in, they are definitely vibes in the studio, and they
in the
they have
studio, yeah.
something. I have the video somewhere on my phone right here, but they're definitely gonna
Mm-hmm.
cook up something, and you could see that you could see that the song is already recorded, and they're ready to drop it, which is gonna be enormous. And you know now that Barclays Center show, probably you might have a little Busta Rhymes. You might obviously we're gonna see Busta Rhymes because I
Yeah,
know say Busta Rhymes are gonna show
yeah,
up on the
we're gonna
show.
see. Yeah, we're gonna see.
That's
We
gonna
might
be
we might get a few little surprises in between that show. Yeah, we might. Yes.
yeah, Mine Sharp we see Bounty Killer kind of probably show up and thing.
Ada me say too. Ada me same thing me say that to myself. Maybe both killer might just, you know,
This is this is a
roll
good
in the
thing.
funny show, you know, it's a surprise guest. You never can tell, you
Yeah,
know?
this is a good thing for the genre. This is a good thing for the genre
Yeah,
because
man.
because him a go a Barclays Center, him a go do all of that. The show is already sold out. That's it. That is what is going around on the internet right now. Sold out. You know what I mean?
Sold out completely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in that show in what is it? Is it the Bahamas? He's having another show on
Yeah.
the 29th
Him
and
have
the
another
15th.
show. Yeah, him have another show in the
Yeah.
Bahamas, and then him a go there, him a go them say Freedom
Costa
Street
Rica.
in England or something like that. And you was Costa
Yeah.
Rica. So what them a talk about? Them a hold on the genre, or them want the genre to go
Listen,
forward?
the man is in demand. And look sharp, the man going to touchdown in Mother Africa. You know, see it. He going to touchdown
Yeah,
here.
yeah, because
And when
remember,
that happen, uptown, when you see that happening, they're going to treat Carter like the king. Okay? They're going to
well,
crown him
well,
right over in Africa all over again. Mark my
well,
words.
right. He is already the king. I know him a go be the dominant king. Imagine him get crowned
Yes.
all Africa. You know how much people there Africa be things, be things are
Listen,
going with.
them African people love cartel, you know.
Yeah, man.
When I see how they carry on over cartel on this, I'm telling you, this man is gonna get so much respect when he touched down in Mother Africa, Ghana, Gambia, Kenya. I don't know where he's gonna go in Africa, but where he touched down, trust me, he's gonna get the respect he deserves. He
And
is.
I'm so proud of
I
him,
don't
man.
care what he wants to say.
We're proud of him, man. We're proud of him, man. Cause remember say, the big thing about this when me start looking into this thing, and me represent for Vybz Kartel
Yes.
from 2000 when we start do everything and we start, when we can steal out of our mother house. We did listen, but we couldn't do it like that. So
Mm-hmm.
we fully get the chance.
2000, you've been representing for Carter. That's a long time, Uptown.
Yeah, man, a whole heap of history, man. Vybz
Oh,
Kartel,
wow.
Vybz Kartel, from them days, from Predator days, and we used to love everything.
Mm-hmm.
For us, it's just basically crazy madness with them. They sitting there, and
Mm-hmm.
we used
Mm-hmm.
to sing over all the man them song and just do it thing. Cause we do music too and them thing there, and that
Okay, okay.
we do a little music, and just because you don't know money and funding, we have to do to make it work. So at the end of the
Yes,
day,
absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah, we have to do all of that. But you
Mm-hmm.
see that movie where Cartel do? It's crazy. Cause I remember saying them a fight him and I say Queen Ifrica come out the other day and Queen Ifrica say boom. Him no fear do the rum thing. I say then
She needs to just stop it. I'll be telling you something. I used to respect Queen Ifrica. And Queen Ifrica have some wicked music. But you see that thing that she's doing, she's talking about unity in a dancer. She's been what you call it, divisive.
we don't know. We
Sorry.
don't know what he call Jack, but yeah, here we do.
Yes, I'm hearing you now. Yes. What I'm saying, right? Queen Ifrica need to cut it out. It doesn't look good on her, what she's doing. It
Yeah,
really doesn't look good.
because me hear she a burn out the rum. If you want Vybz Kartel for dead for hungry. If you follow Queen Ifrica, you no eat no food at all.
I'm telling you, everything the man do, she fight on Cartel. What's wrong with her?
Like
What's really wrong with her?
like their Rare Navy rum has been around for a very long time now. Why you never burn out that?
Mm-hmm.
Just just
Mm-hmm.
just just know say at the
Why
end of
can
the
I
day.
borrow rain with you and every other rum that out here? The Cartel alone, man. Make you leave my artist alone, see?
Yeah, because at the
Leave
end of the
Cartel
day,
alone, leave Addy alone.
at the end of the day, she have to know say whosoever is consuming the rum is gonna be consuming the rum responsible. You know, say if you consume too
Okay?
much rum, it's gonna be devastating on you if you're not eating anything properly and you
Thank you.
consuming rum. Like just know say this is the society that we live in. And if you follow you, we dead for hunger. People, we use rum for a lot of stuff. People, if you get rid of the rare navy rum what we use for all kinda, if somebody drop out, if you go by the
Yeah, the
burial
rain
ground,
that you rum, it's like a spiritual, it's like a spiritual, that rum is very, very powerful, the rain nephew.
right? That's why when
Yeah,
me I
if
speak,
you come down sick with a cold, you can actually rub down yourself with that rum and put a touch of it in your tea or your coffee or something that you sip on, and you know what I mean? And just, it's for medicinal purpose. That rum have a lot of medicinal purpose to it too as well. Rain nephew.
For one being a representing a man for Uptown TV.
Bad we bad Gaza, bad we bad. Bad we bad Gaza. Too stuck in your fucking